The life coaching industry is growing at an incredible rate. In fact, in 2022, the coaching industry is set to hit $20 billion per year. Now, if you want to become a life coach and you're wondering what training do you need to be a life coach, I'm going to share that in this video. Hi, my name is Tiffany Toombs. I'm a high-performance mindset coach that has worked with thousands of people across the world to help them reprogram their mind. I also run a multi-six-figure coaching business. In this video, I'm going to share with you the truth about the coaching industry and coaching regulations. It's not actually what you think. Then I'm going to share with you what to consider when you're choosing a certification, if you decide to get one. And finally, I'm going to share the other commonly missed factor that coaches don't get when they start their coaching business that they definitely need. So the truth about the coaching industry is that it is an unregulated industry, which means you don't technically need a certification to coach within the coaching industry. Now, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't get one or that you should get one. I just want you to know that there's no actual regulation. Now, there are regulatory bodies, and in fact, there are multiple regulatory bodies in the coaching industry, and here's what you need to know about the regulatory bodies. Just like any other business, they are a business looking to make a profit. Now, they do set standards for the courses that they will regulate or certify under their banner, but ultimately the coach or the company that is getting certified under that banner is paying a fee, often a yearly fee or a yearly membership, in order to keep that certification and that regulation on their website. Now, some people do feel more comfortable working with somebody who is certified or regulated under a certain board. I think it's important when you're making the decisions that you understand what these regulatory boards actually are so that you don't get too hung up in feeling like you definitely have to be under this regulatory body, right? They're a business just like any other regulatory body. So keep that in mind. We do live in a society that values the piece of paper. And so if that is important to you, then by all means, find a coaching program that aligns with your personal values and don't focus in so much on which regulatory body they are regulated by, because oftentimes the regulation is just that they've paid their monthly or their yearly fee. Now, before I share with you what you should consider when you're looking at coaching certifications, I would love to invite you to subscribe to my channel. I'm putting out brand new videos just like this one every single week to help you master your own mindset and develop the tools and skills that you need to be a better coach so you can impact more lives. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button and like this video while you're there. Now, what I would encourage you to consider as you are setting up your coaching business is first, what is the problem that you want to solve? Or who are the people that you want to work with? Who specifically is it that you want to work with every single day? What type of person? And what are the problems that they have that they're willing to pay to overcome? Now, from there, you can start to figure out what are the tools that you need in order to help that person at a high level. Sometimes you might be looking at a specific coaching certification, but that certification isn't actually going to help you do what you want to do with your customers. And I'm saying this from a place of knowing. The very first coaching certification that I did, I paid $5,000 that I did not have at that time. And they gave me a cookie cutter system to walk people through these specific problems. The trouble was those specific problems weren't actually in alignment with what I felt called to do. And so when I started working with clients, I was like, this is not at all how I expected it to be. And I thought maybe I got it wrong in wanting to be a coach. I thought maybe I was doing things wrong, and I almost gave up on coaching altogether. Then when I took some time out and I stopped working with people and I stopped being that, glorified accountability coach, and I said, okay, what actually do I want to help people with? how do I want to serve people? And when I really connected to why I'm doing this, the legacy that I personally want to leave behind, then I discovered, okay, well, these are the tools that I'm going to need, and I could more accurately go out and find this coaching certifications that would allow me to do that. So I would encourage you to take some time and consider, who is it that you want to work with? Why do you want to be a coach? What kind of problems do you want to help people solve? And from there, figure out the coaching certification that you need, if you need one. In some cases, you might not need a specific coaching certification to help your clients get that outcome. So take some time to figure this out first. It's going to save you a lot of overwhelm and frustration in the future. Now, as I mentioned in the first part of this video, it's also important for you to look at, what are the values of the company that you're getting certified through? And do they align with your values? And do they align with your needs? So some certification schools will offer ongoing support. In my certification programs, you have access to reattend the trainings as many times as you like to really embed and integrate the knowledge fully. And you have the ability to ask questions anytime life or a client throws you a curveball, because we know that's going to happen. If you feel like you don't need that additional support, then that might not be something that's so important to you to look for in the programs that you're signing up with. So consider, what are your needs, what are your values, and who is it that you want to work with? Which programs can provide you those tools so that you can get making money and impacting the world faster. Now, before I share with you the last thing that most life coaches miss when they set up their coaching business, I would love to hear from you. What is something that you would really value in a certification school or program? Go to the comments below and let me know. Now, one of the most commonly missed things when people are setting up their coaching business is they forget to look into getting insurance. Now, depending on where you live, which state, which country, the insurance will be different, but you definitely need to look into getting professional indemnity insurance. Now, what professional indemnity insurance does is it protects you and any advice that you're giving to that person, so that if they decide to come back at you and say, hey, this didn't work, or I didn't get results, that you are absolutely protected. If you are running in-person events or retreats or doing in-person coaching, you'll also want to look at personal liability insurance, because that's going to protect you if somebody trips and falls or hurts themselves in some way. Now, if you want more tools to add to your coaching business to help you start getting your clients dramatic transformation and be able to overcome things like imposter syndrome, fear, and so much more, I'd love to share with you my Infinite Impact Coaching Swipe File. What I've done is I've pulled together the 5 most powerful worksheets that I use with my clients, and you're gonna get them absolutely free. You can rebrand them, use them in your business, and these can be a lead magnet, something that you coach with, it doesn't matter, but it's going to give you tools that are already proven to get results. All you have to do to get instant access is go to don'tmakethismistake.com or click on the link in the description below. Thanks for watching.